How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse. You can actually see an already opened Gaia Volcano booster box in the background, which was posted to the channel yesterday. Now, typically on Fridays, I post any deck openings or odd card openings that don't really involve booster packs. It tends to be where those videos fall, but today I decided to post it on Thursday instead because, hey, I'm crazy like that. Now, a long time ago, some of you who have been subscribed to the channel for a while might remember when I posted the Rainbow Island promos, which were part of the Southern Islands expansion of promos in Japanese of like 1999. Actually, July 17th, 1999 is when they were released. And today, I'm going to be opening the other half of them. These are the Tropical Island promos versus the Rainbow Island promos. You can see a bit on the right-hand side, you can see Jungle, Beach, and Sea. These are each 3-card promo packs commemorating some cool artwork that is present here. Get to look on the back and see the kind of stuff that they were advertising. The base set starter deck on the right, that's base set Jungle, Fossil, and Team Rocket for booster packs. So yeah, really long time ago this came out. And pretty fantastic. It looks like it came out for a price of 200 yen, but they tend to run a little bit more expensive these days because look how old they are, and they're sealed, so it's pretty cool. Now, I don't like keeping sealed stuff in my collection, so we're going to open those today and show off each individual card. What I'd like for you to do in the comment section below is answer one of 2 questions. Oh, and P.S., I think these have postcards in them too. I'd like for you to answer one of 2 questions. And you can answer them both, or do something completely different, but I'd like to drive a little bit of conversation today. Number 1. I mentioned that these were released on July 17th, 1999. I'd like you to let me know in the comment section below if you're older or younger than these cards. I get the feeling that we'll get a decent mix on both sides, because you'd have to be a little bit older than 17 in order to have been on this earth as a fully fledged, independent, screaming, crawling human, depending on your age. To have predated those, but there's certainly no shame in having been younger than them, because you have so much more Pokemon collecting to go, statistically, than I will, because I will probably be dead before they finish making cards. So that's morbid enough. Let's go on to the cards. The other thing I want to mention to you is, let me know in the comments below which is your favorite card. So there's going to be 9 to choose from here. I don't remember if these are like stuck to the back or not, but they also feature these really cool postcards. With a lot of Poke artwork on there too, which I think is really neat. It actually says Postcard on the top there. That's probably a place for your stamp. Don't know how much a stamp is in Japan or how much it was before. But at least we get to show that off. Oh, they kind of sleeved in here. That's right, I forgot about that. This is kind of an odd design, so I think I'm just going to show the postcards first. And we'll save the cards for the end. This is the beach postcard. It's actually really cool. You can see the horsey and the war turtle spraying their water over, and then Slowking holding up those leaves, and Poliwhirl as well, and the Executor marching in the background. That's a really clever design. And for the Sea promos, which we'll briefly show and then in more detail in a moment, what have we here? Definitely a lot of playtime going on in the sea. And ooh, peep that little Dragonite in the back. Come to join the gang. That's awesome. I think those are really cool. And I'll probably be hanging on to them one way or another. So the Sea promos are on top. I'll show them one at a time. Here's your Tentacruel. Now the center one of each one has this like odd mirror foil to it. And there's your Marrow. Can you tell I'm wearing a pink shirt? I don't know if that's coming up at all in the reflection, but this is really neat. The card, not the shirt. whatever, real men wear pink. Can't convince me otherwise. And there's the Lapras. Now, if you'll notice, hi Lapras, and hi Lapras. Is that because the artwork for the cards is lifted from the postcards? Entirely 100% true. And you'll continue to see the same Pokemon that appeared before in the exact same images, which I think is a really nice touch. So firstly, out of the beach cards, there are the Exeggutor, here is Yato King right here, nice and slow king. Davy Baby would be proud. And there's a Psyduck over there, seems pretty happy. And, of course, the Wartortle as well, with his little spraying buddy. And last but not least, let's look through the 3 jungle cards. First one being this Lickitung, just hanging out, no big deal. Couple of Vileplume in this one. Since they're separate releases, they don't really care so much about evolutionary lines. That's why you have a Wartortle pop up, as opposed to its pre-evolution of Squirtle. The same thing with this final card, the Primeape, even though it's hanging out with a Venomoth. Cool. So, nice to be able to look at something that's a fair bit older and is generally not posted to Japanese accounts or really PokeTubing accounts in general. You don't see cards like that a lot. So I wanted to bring something a little bit different to the channel. As I mentioned before, make sure you drop a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite card is out of the 9, as well as whether you are older or younger than these cards, and I suspect many of you will be younger. Of course, leave a thumbs up, a like if you did enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.